Fantastic. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to keep it himself. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. This is part 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The play lost a yard. Right. It's now 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. Out.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. To the pylon. He's in. Memorial Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. For Hampton, the rookie is going to want to hold on to that one. First touchdown of his young career. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Now a carry for Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Minshew. Right side in the hands of Rice. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Minshew. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball Put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
On play action now. Herbert out to his right. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. High game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Rolling right. He'll run again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. And in motion is Brown. On first down, here's Minshew. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 25, here's second and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. To throw, Minshew. That's complete left side to Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Minshew can look to throw again. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6. At the 48-yard line.
Throwing again is Minshew. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body this man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. To throw once more. Here's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the Chiefs punter. He forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll try and run the option left. And he pitches it. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. 3rd and 6. Now, Herbert. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st down, it's Hampton. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Delta.
On the give, here's Hampton. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They go down to a knee, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And an important one at that. They win their opener in Brazil against the team that's won the AFC West 9 years in a row. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil as we say so long from Sao Paulo.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their
representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Rams sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys no doubt enjoyed their trip to Brazil, picking up the win in Sao Paulo last week. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here. Throwing on third, Smith. Grabbed by Besh, left side. Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, third down.
Here we go, hey.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring... to the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Ready.
Here's a give to Vidal. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
11 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal.
There we go, play action. Here's Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've got... coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, we go to the line. We got to set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football.
Pressure's there, the Chargers got him. It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down, period.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. It's taken in by Tucker. And this is going to be short. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They give right side to Vidal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the Raiders' 18-yard line.
Herbert now. Forced out to his right. Connects with his back. Kimani Vidal. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Tried to lob that one in, but no luck. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Throwing here just before halftime. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here's Vidal on the give. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 40. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers capitalize on the... So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buying some time right. They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Bad decision, Frank. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Smith on 1st down. Looking slant route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 11.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
10 at the 19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. He's got it near the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
10 yards.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines. The big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Bowers working the sideline. Find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Handoff headed right to Vidal. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Vidal. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
On the play. And the Chargers first down.
Another run for Vidal. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, Vidal. He's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down. They draw it up for him. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He's drawn up for him. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
if you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Campa. Ready?
They'll give this to Vidal. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Set.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Vidal. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Chargers first down.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Handoff, and this is Vidal. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A 14-yard pickup. But it's 3rd.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
On the stop.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike. Just get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
He works free, right side. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. He'll get about 2. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Open man is Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. He's trying to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line. And they turn it over on down.
At the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Denver.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant.
Nix's pass.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picks up decent yardage along the way.
2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
Chargers, nothing. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with 5 down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Herbert.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And up we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
First down, and they go right back to it. And on, and after about a 2-yard gain, Alex Singleton makes the tackle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 19-yard line.
I wonder how many times, Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, "Coach, I could pull this off." They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And 10.
Herbert throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Herbert escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather